Hey, good evening. I'm here with my rotten soul, about to continue this damn drawing. So that's where we are at. I have some metal playing in the background. Is that too bright? Perhaps it's too bright. I will perhaps try to adjust the settings I have here. Let's see, is the contrast too high? Perhaps it's a bit too high. A bit lower, about that much. Okay, let's go with that. Okay. So I worked on this in the morning last, and it was a good session. It's really taking shape. I will continue towards this side. I was thinking that I want to vary the lightness of some of these, not make them quite as dark as these two here. Not all of them anyway. So let's turn it around and get cracking. See if we can make them vary a bit from one to another. I don't want to do the exact same thing. And while I really feel like I'm just screwing up every moment, I just keep going, and I remind myself that that's why I make so many fucking details, that if some of them don't turn out so well, it's not such a big deal. There are others to compensate for it, right? Don't know if you can hear that, but there is lightning rumbling outside. This is one of the most beautiful sounds, I think. Awe-inspiring. Perhaps I should make the black things black. You can quote me on that. Make the black things black. Do you ever have such days when you just wish it all would just go away? When you see little to nothing that seems to be what it should be. Like nothing makes sense. I have one of those days. And I may sound like a broken record, but it's just the truth. And this is the podium on which I lament, on which I bitch about this and that. Because it's the only one I have. This is such a sort of rough. I will do the details, do the dirty details a bit later. Make everything real pretty later. So I cannot do it right now. No, I cannot do it right now. Because it's not the time. However, I have no idea what it is time for. No idea whatsoever. What's going on here? How does that work? Okay. Now let's get back to the really fine liners and work on them details. Something else here. Can I think of something else? Perhaps like branching, veiny things instead of just single ones. Like so. Branchy, veiny things. Oh yeah. There we go. There we go. Wonderful. Wonderful, branchy, veiny things. Okay, think it looks shitty enough. I can move on to make something else shitty. Oh, make this more traditional. Poop stick. Is this? I think that's behind. That will be behind this one. So we add some shading to the things that are behind, and the one that is in the front, it has like a very strong outline there. Dividing the two from each other. I was kind of like planning on thinking that some of these could be a bit brighter in color, but I don't know if I'm succeeding much with that. Oh. You go in the front. Just dirty, dirty things. Whew. I think looks like I'm drawing penises here. Oh well. That looks kinda nice. How about I just leave this one alone? when it's not dark and suffocated yet. Some shading there. Okay. Next one. What are you going to be when you grow up? Let's find out. Just like the others, huh? Let's do something different with you. Like that, and like that. And then we do something familiar. Oh God. There we go. What a wonderful little thing we made there. No idea what it is, but it's wonderful and it's little. So it must be wonderful and little. Oh God. I think I need to move on to some other part soon. I notice the signs coming on, the signs of frustration and suicidal rage. Suicidal, I meant murderous. Oops. Yeah, okay. Let's do something else. I've been putting these things off for quite a while, and I think I will for at least a while more. Eventually I will need to get to them. But now, perhaps this bottom part. It's quite nice already. Perhaps we should just let it be. Oh, funny. But seriously, perhaps start with these first, because I think they are less finished than this one here. Yeah, and I should change to less clothing because I'm starting to be a sweaty pig. It's raining outside, the lightning is flashing, so it's kind of humid. The air is heavy. So, what can we do with you? And I think the light is not full brightness once more. So, what can I do with you? I think like I will color, like make some of the sectors darker. That's what I'm going to do. Should I make it more symmetric? Probably I'll just clean the lines, that's it. I'm not going to draw any more, I think, but just clean the existing line work. Make it more confident. More committed. Well, I kind of like drew a new line just now. But, you know, I'm probably never going to do such a thing again, so it's excusable. However, I think that is something I cannot promise. So why did I just do so? Okay, it's looking better now, and this could be a bit rounder. Yeah, perhaps like do this double line effect thing, or roughly all around it. Something like that. And I suppose then very soon we will get to darkening some of these sectors. There's like this spokes wheel kind of effect here. I think that's a word, spokes wheel. It's a wheel that spoke. Should I do it all around? Looks nice. It's kind of like supposed to go towards the middle, these spokes of the wheel that spoke. That's where I'm trying to direct them roughly. They need to have this little angle curve to them. What a time we live in, man. What a time we live in. It's no wonder people are acting so strange. It's just like we are entering or coming out of this collective psychosis. Everybody's just fucking nuts, but like most people don't even realize it. They don't realize what's going on. But I guess I do to some degree. Okay, we are making a drawing out of you. Whew. Okay, so then some shading, I suppose. Or should we like insert some details here, like circles? More circles? Yeah, do you want more circles? Yeah, why the fuck not? Let's do circles. Just do so many circles and ellipses and whatever round things. They're like tiny tits. Tiny artificial tits because there are no real ones available. There exists this bitterness and warfare between the sexes. Nobody's having any sex, at least not good sex. No fulfilling, deep, long relationships. Everybody wants more, to get more. Nobody wants to give or work for anything. Or people are just too plain exhausted, going to work and doing all the things that the system demands of them, and they have no time left for love or relationships or building something of their own. They are just being enslaved to the machine. And now for the weather. Yeah, I think I will put some black here. It's getting kind of tiny. And that's just the way I like it, I think. Make those circles pop out. You know the way when you look at starry nighttime sky and you can just make out these faint stars behind the brightest and obvious ones, and how they just seem to and do go on practically forever. And some of those are fucking galaxies. How it's like, feels like you are just going to fall to the sky and drown in that sea of stars. That's kind of an effect I'm going for with my drawings. You need to have lots of stars to have that effect. Lots of details. So let's do fucking details. Every other of these things I make dark. Roughly. To have them sweet details. Sweet, sweet contrast. Okay, what about this middle part? Perhaps a bit of shading, just a bit. I don't want to muddle it up. Leave some white for that sweet, sweet contrast. Not too much, though. I think that's good enough. Good amount of contrast. Perhaps I should add some spiky things. Can never have too many spiky things. This is actually quite nice. I like these kinds of things. Just looks so ethereal. Yeah. Okay, and then let's work on this some more. What about these? Perhaps just some of them darker than others, and some shading. It's beautiful. Beautiful, if I may say so, and why the fuck couldn't I? The edges, need to make them a bit uneven. Just need to do that. Man's gotta do what man's gotta do, apparently. And on both sides, of course, symmetry and all that. Yeah, looks quite nice. I'll compare those two. Right. Oh God. That took at least 2 years out of me. Okay, let's skip 2 more to finish the other one. Make it round like a fucking egg. Like a fucking fabric egg. One of those fancy artificial ones, you know? Rich people toys. Should I do the spoke thing here as well? Not the same way. Let's do it in a different way. I can do no wrong. It's all gonna work out, man. It's all fucking going to work out, man. Like so. What kind of evil geometry should I plant to this side? Like, let's say a diamond shape. This sort of thing. Perhaps I don't... Yeah, I think I will leave it like that, at least there. That's kind of cooler in its simplicity. And perhaps it's only on that side. And Let's do this thing here as well. Then perhaps make these black here. And should it continue here as well? Just let's continue it there as well. Yeah, it's quite nice. Then let's add some detail in there. It looks kind of cool. I think I will do the same with some of the others. Where there's sort of space for it. Where these shapes are not too small. It's quite cool. I think some shading is in order. Bit of dirtying up. But let's keep them sort of sparkly for most part. Nice and sparkly. Like some mineral thing. I just hate listening to bad solos. Sorry. This music is pretty good, but most part, but the solos are not that great. I think I might change to something else. Okay, that's pretty good now. Just a bit noisy. Let's try some ambient instead. Okay. Then moving from the center outward, what comes next? Some bullshit like this, perhaps. Some random ass bullshit. Oh yeah. Okay. Perhaps I should work on some other part of the drawing. I'm starting to get pissed off. Perhaps a bit more work here. I don't want to do too much here because I quite like the general vibe here. Let's make some of the rectangles darker than others. This pen is really worn out, so I need to buy a fresh one. But the good thing about worn out pens is that they make good tools for shading. They are not so strong anymore, so you can do more sort of grayish things with them. Oh, my hand. I wish I was like totally ambidextrous and I could, like I've tried to do a bit of this like left-handed to give some rest for the right one, but it's really clumsy compared. But let's practice a bit. Doesn't have to be very precise when it's shading like this, but it's still a bit sketchy. But if you never practice, you never learn. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Almighty. The Almighty Jesus, the Savior of my right hand. Jesus, this is weak. It's such a fine motoric skill to use a pen precisely. It's just when you switch hands with something like this, or like let's say you try to play guitar left-handed when you're right-handed, damn, you just realize how far you've gone in some skill. And yeah, how difficult it is to be a beginner. And that must be a pretty strong testament to how much you want to learn something. Okay, I think that's enough for that. The light just keeps dwindling. A dwindling light. Let's add some dirt. Oh. You know those people who have everything perfect? Well, neither do I. Don't think they exist. Everybody's just unhappy. Everybody's unhappy. Let's make the middle a bit darker. For that sweet, sweet contrast choice that we all so crave. Or at least I do. I crave it so very much. Perhaps some thing coming from here, just a little tuft of something. Let's do tufts here as well. Little tufts of some stuff, tufts of something. They might grow eventually. Those tufts of something. Okay. I think it's nearly done. And let's add some folds here, some unevenness. Some bumps. And perhaps here on the underside as well. Make it look a bit more alive. Make it look a bit more lived in. Okay, I think that's good. That's good for that part. Shit. 1 hour and nobody. Getting some water. Well, here we are again. Perhaps I will finish the other side of this thing here. I think I want some more contrast than is here. Like perhaps keep the outside of it a bit lighter in color. A bit like darken from the middle, radiating outside. Or should I just make it all the way around? I think it's more interesting to try to leave these different. Perhaps like that. Yeah, whatever. It's, I don't know. It's kind of messy. Perhaps I will try that still. I think it's pretty good now. Pretty good. Pretty good. pretty and good. And then the outside, as I just said, try to keep it a bit lighter than on the other side. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Perhaps the story is that the angles are a bit different. That's why they vary in brightness. And then the outside a bit uneven like on the other side. Okay. Some desperate shading. Yeah. And I think I will work on these some more. Yeah, okay. About hour and 20 minutes have elapsed, and I think I've had my share for tonight. Yeah. This time the stream was immensely popular. Thank you for all the company and support, and I wish you a great evening and hope to see just as many of you next time. Thank you.